Hello everyone and now welcome to a game between Please versus CoopeR. This game taking place here on Amazonia as Please has spawned as the purple night elf over here on the top right hand side of the map. Meanwhile over here on the bottom left, CoopeR has spawned as the yellow orc. Orc versus night elf in this 1v1 matchup. What is in store for us? Well, only people who have seen this game know what's in store, and well, they're not talking, or rather, I'm not letting them. Good morning, good evening, good night to wherever you are, whenever you're watching this. Hopefully, you guys are having a great, well, 2021 so far. 2021 still feels a lot like 2020, even though we are in the month of February. Yeah, well, then again, 2021 didn't really start to feel bad or really bad uh, until after March, right? So for the rest of the world, Amazonia versus Echo Isle, which is better? I think I personally prefer Amazonia a little bit more. Echo Isle, I don't like those creep camps off in the corner on the bottom left and the bottom right where you are just so exposed trying to clear out like one of the last and greatest or the last and best creep camp on the map, right? So too many games decided right there, and too much risk versus reward in just trying to creep. On Amazonia, there are red creeps. There seems to be a little bit more, and higher level creeps also accelerates the action just a little bit. As we're looking at, well, ooh, nice use of that peon to draw aggro to that Ancient of War. But how is it going to be used here as the, well, Archer now dealing a lot of damage to an additional rogue here. We are going to be looking at the Keeper of the Grove now make its way over. Are we going to get a death onto that peon? That would actually be, oh, death from the lightning shield. Doesn't get that last bit of experience. Now I'm going to go after the remainder of this creep camp here as you see a lightning shield be cast down onto that Apprentice Wizard. Apprentice Wizard should get finished off pretty fast. Keeper of the Grove will get to level 2, just trying to finish it off right there. There it is, level 2, picking up a Ring of Protection +3 as a Blade Master gets the last shot off on that rogue. Blade Master now getting some bonus experience as well, going for that force of nature as the Keeper of the Grove now going after trying to protect those archers as well. Blade Master picked up the Mantle of Intelligence that was dropped, does have some healing salves and some clarity potions, and looks as though he will be walking away slowly as he tries to, well, regenerate some mana, hit points, and picks up a Circlet of Nobility. Now, coming back across here, Keeper of the Grove, and, well, Archers now making their way through here. Murloc Nightcrawler going to go ahead and end up getting taken out here. Archer's going to go ahead and, well, Archer's going to go ahead and back away as the Blade Master now going straight for the Wisp. And this is the annoyance of that Blade Master. For anyone who's had to deal with a wind-walking Blade Master, you can't really wall... Well, nope, you can wall it, and that's exactly what we're seeing here. Blade Master, are we going to get an entangle? Yes, we are. Keeper of the Grove, even using Moonwell Juice to try and keep this in check. And are we going to see another entangle right here to try and slow it down? Yes, it is, and it is entangled, and this could be a problem. Blade Master down to 44 hit points. And wow, what a beautiful check that is right there. There is a reveal. Blade Master trying to run away. Is it going to end up getting taken down? One more shot, and yes, it does. All right, I was just about to mention how difficult it is to trap a Blade Master inside your base. And, well, CoopeR showed how to do a textbook play to stop that there. Stopping the Blade Master from being able to walk away by placing down a building. Also, am committed to using the mana from the Moonwells to get enough entangles down to stop the Blade Master from attacking and also deal enough damage and reveal him for that matter. Blade Master, well, resurrects rather quickly at level 1, though. The CoopeR's Blade Master already back, ready for some more action as the Blade Master heads on out. I almost feel like killing a level 1 Blade Master or killing a level 1 hero should give a little bit more. I don't know if they've adjusted the experience to give a little bit more experience, since they reduced the amount of time it takes to resurrect a level 1 hero. It feels like if you invest or if your opponent makes a mistake in losing a level 1 hero, Yeah, it hurts when your hero is out for too long, so it makes sense that they shorten the resurrection time. But in the same breath, at the same time,
A player's
perhaps they
force
should
starts to
have
affect.
increased the amount of experience that that blade master or that level 1 did. You mean please? Yes, I mean please. Yeah, please, doing a good job there. All right, there goes another entangled down by please once more. CoopeR now, well, or where is he going to try and go? There is another reveal. Blade Master right there going after some of those units, and there is another entangle once more. Blade Master trying to use a scroll of speed. Will he be able to get away? That is the question. Running back off to the north, and we see a very large investment, but reveals are not free. That's something we got to remember. Reveals are not free, and 50 gold every time is just not a smart investment at all. The reveal doesn't last nearly as long as the dust of appearance, and um, yeah, it doesn't last nearly as long. And at 50 gold compared to dust of appearance, the dust of appearance is definitely better. Finally could make one. Thank you for joining in, Maximum
A
Fish, as we're
player's
looking at the
forces are
Naga
under
Sea
attack.
Witch joining in on the fight over here at the bottom. Keeper the Grove has clarity potions. Naga Sea Witch doesn't have very much of anything. We're looking at the Blade Master and the Shadow Hunter. Well, level 3, level 1 going up against a solo level 1 here, as we see a quick hex onto that. Well, Keeper the Grove. Keeper the Grove should actually try to be protected right there. We're seeing an entangle now go down onto the Grunt, and the damage is adding up. Are the archers going to try to be able to finish it off there, as another, well, hex goes down onto the Keeper the Grove? Keeper the Grove could have a very bad day. Staff of Preservation saves, though, as the Blade Master now getting in front. Another hex once more, and CoopeR with the hexes able to shut down this early aggressive play with the Naga Sea Witch. Keeper of the Grove has retreated all the way back home. Yeah, Keeper of the Grove retreated all the way back home. Are we going to see a detonation? No, a hex onto the Wisp to prevent the detonation. And, well, in comes the units once more. All right, Keeper of the Grove ready to come back into the action. Blade Master sitting at level 2. Grunt's going to go in and try and engage. Another Hex going down onto that Naga Sea Witch again, as the Spirit Walkers are already out, getting in some Spirit Link, making it difficult to focus fire down any units. One Grunt already lost here. Peons trying to join in on the battle to perhaps spread out more damage with that Spirit Link, as the Naga Sea Witch trying to back away once more. Grunt about to get taken down, but you can see how low that damage is. That is a level 2 entangle, but it still seems to be alive forever and a day, as the Blade Master puts him out of his misery. All right, please and CoopeR going at it. Blade Master, well, whoever has mana on their heroes generally has an advantage, and also being close to home has an advantage, as you're able to reload very quickly. That's what CoopeR was able to do in that fight. Reload that Shadow Hunter, get in a lot of hexes, take down Wisp, take down, put pressure on heroes, and perhaps also focus down a number of units as well. Ah, don't burn myself on coffee. Don't, yeah. Staff of Preservation
A
once
player's
more,
forces
saving the
are
key,
under attack.
saving an archer back here. We are looking at Druids of the Talon, though. This is going back to old school dots in this matchup here. Are we going to be looking at Spirit Walkers? Yes, we already have the Spirit Walkers, and we are getting that ancestral training, the Spirit Walker adept training. And what that means, well, is that we will have a disenchant. Now, the hero choices are actually a little bit different than your typical Druid of the Talon. You normally have Demon
A
Hunter,
player's
followed by
forces are under
Beastmaster,
attack.
followed by Goblin Tinker, since you're going to be going into tier 3. Are we going to be seeing a third hero coming in from Please now? Please opening up with 3 heroes, are able to deal a lot more damage. And, well, the Goblin Tinker able to put down pressure and also use that Pocket Factory to try and zone out that Blade Master. If you guys are wondering, that the Pocket Factory does in fact count as a building, I believe even Raider
A
Pillage
player's forces
or
are under
Orc
attack.
Pillage works against it. But what that also means against an Orc player that's using a Blade Master is that the Pocket Factory is one thing that the Blade Master cannot walk past. By placing down the Pocket Factory in such a way, you're able to try and protect your back line, these Druids of the Talon and Archers, from easy access from the Blade Master. Level 3 on the Keeper of the Grove, level 2 on the Naga Sea Witch, as the Blade Master is at 3, and the Shadow Hunter just getting to 3 as well. level 2 healing wave, a Sobi mask, a perfect item for, well, a mana intensive Shadow Hunter. Oftentimes you think the Shadow Hunter is an intelligence based hero, but no, it is just another intelligence based hero. No, it's an intelligence based hero. Instead, it's just another agility based hero, not really important for auto attack. There is a Goblin Alchemist here. Well, Goblin Shredder, Blade Master, Staff of Preservation, as the Blade Master did already have that rejuvenation going on for him. Blade Master looking to retreat back here. Fairy Fire going to keep track of him during this time. And, well, even with Fairy Fire, he has an additional 2.6 armor. Coffee is the black liquid of life. Thank you for the follow, as the Goblin Shredder, Wisp, and Alchemist now making its way down. Coming back across here, Shadow Hunter, Raiders, Raiders all getting together here. We're looking at 50 supply compared to 47, trying to keep and maintain all of this here perfectly. We're also looking at, well, Staff of Preservation constantly moving units back. Was that the hero that got sent back? No, it was a low hit point Druid of the Talon who needs to rejoin in on the battle. Alchemist picking up, well, a Scroll of Healing, and the Alchemist here being used to try and, well, interestingly enough, trying to repair a Goblin Shredder with Lightning Shield is hazardous to your health, Wisps. I do not recommend you do it, as we see an Entangle go down onto that Blade Master. All right, Wisp trying to entangle right there. There's a Cyclone. Some more repairs are getting underway. Is that Shredder going to end up getting taken down? Spirit Walkers have their targets set on it pretty quickly as the repairs are going through. Shadow Hunter placing down some Serpent Wards, and somehow that Shredder is still alive, bringing a Shredder into the battle. However, the Spirit Walkers quickly focusing it down, as it is a high damage unit with heavy armor. The Spirit Walker's bonus damage indeed able to finish off, even though there were 2 Wisp repairing. Naga Sea Witch is at 4, Keeper of the Grove, Naga Sea Witch at 3, Keeper of the Grove at 4, Alchemist still sitting at level 1. Are we going to see some units finally get taken down, and giving level 2 to the Alchemist, as we're looking at some Ents getting taken out as well? All right, Peons, they're just causing a little bit of disruption here. What is going on across this map? Staff of Preservation could save the Alchemist here in just a little bit, trying to focus down some of those important units, but just so difficult, as we see the Shadow Hunter drop double Mantles of Intelligence and then pick them back up after a potion of mana. All right, great play indeed. Alchemist is still sitting right there. Are we going to see some more damage come on through Healing Wave, keeping the units alive, making this push by CoopeR last seemingly forever and a day? All right, there it goes. Level 2 now on that Alchemist. More Healing Spray could be used, trying to keep up all of these units, as there is a little bit more life in Please's army. Yeah, Druids of the Talon. Who would have thought? Serpent Wards, 27 to 30 damage. Oh, level 2 Serpent Wards over level 2 Healing Wave. That was a retrain, as the Serpent Wards are able to poke apart these Druids of the Talon pretty easily. All right, Serpent Wards, range 600. Druid of the Talon, range 600. So yeah, exactly the same there, as we're going to see the Alchemist in a little bit of trouble. Double Ensnare. Is he going to end up getting taken down? Potion of Lesser Invulnerability used in time. He has 6 seconds of life before he may get Staff of Preservation out of this fight. There he goes. CoopeR going to end up losing a Raider right there here, as the Peons are still retreating back, and the Peons are there to just clog things up. But as you can see, all of the Peons have absorbed quite a bit of damage. Peons being the number one, or the beefiest out of all of the workers. The fact that they are down to, well, sub 50 hit points means that they've absorbed 200 damage that would have gone onto a Grunt or some other unit. Add on top of that Healing Wave and how effective that is at healing multiple units, you can easily see why, well, bringing Peons to a battle still makes sense. Units now making their way back off to the north here. Alchemist pretty well. How come it didn't look like he was getting healed, even though he was healing spray? Was he not standing in his own healing spray? All right, didn't quite make sense there. Mass Druids of the Talon, decent amount of mana. Spirit Walkers now retreating back. There are some Raiders. There are no Grunts in this army composition whatsoever, but I will say that the Druids of the Talon, that Cyclone, has been able to neutralize that Blade Master. The problem is that CoopeR has been using the Serpent Wards of the Shadow Hunter fairly effectively for damage as well. All right, gonna go ahead and engage right here. Druids of the Talon gonna try and fight back, take down some of these units. The Serpent Wards will get taken down pretty quickly. Keeper of the Grove has an Orb of Venom. Does the Alchemist? No, it does not. Kodo Beast now picked up. No bonus damage as the Healing Spray going down across all of those units here. Raiders now with Fairy Fire taking a bonus damage because of negative armor. One more shot should be enough. It looks like it. Well, nope, not. It finally gets taken down as the Blade Master looks to finish things off here. 54 compared to 41. Please, in a little bit of trouble, trying to retreat back. Another Raider getting taken down. Cyclone, however, picking up about 8 supply, now 13 supply of units. So the battle overall may actually be a little bit closer every time those units are landing. Alchemist still continuing to fight here, and trying to fight back. Kodo Beast able to get an Alchemist, or excuse me, Druid of the Talon trying to hit and run. And here's an interesting question. While the Kodo Beast is in the air, is the Druid of the Talon... he is still taking damage as the Alchemist now tries to back away. All right, an invulnerable unit in the air still digesting that Druid of the Talon, as you can see, as that Druid of the Talon, that Druid of the Talon gets picked off. All right, Raiders, remaining units trying to retreat back. It looks like that will work as well as the Raiders. Can I go ahead and get healed? Yeah, a little bit of a sore throat. I think my youngest daughter gave me a bit of a cold. So, yeah, excuse me as I take another sip. Level 4 onto the Keeper of the Grove. Level 3 on the Naga Sea Witch. Level 2 on that Goblin Alchemist going up against a 4/4 Blade Master Shadow Hunter. Spirit Walkers, Raiders, and Headhunters already on the move now. We're looking at Tree of Eternity, 43 over 50 supply, hero level advantage about the same, and Please down by about 7 supply. There's a good amount of mana on all of these Druids of the Talon, but this particular composition of units, it doesn't really bode well for a couple of reasons. There just doesn't seem to be enough damage in Please's army. What I would have expected to see is Orbs of Venom onto the Sea Witch and also onto that Alchemist. You really don't need cold arrows anymore. Fork Lightning is perhaps the what you are going to be using more often in these retreat scenarios, as the Serpent Wards, well, just so powerful in this state. Alchemist right here in that front line. Potion of Healing. Is it going to be able to stay alive? There's the Potion of Healing. Disenchant already being used. Alchemist already used that Potion of Healing. There's a quick ensnare as the Alchemist already taken down. A 153 critical strike. The Blade Master doesn't even have that many powerful items, but it's really Please's army that's unable to really deal damage. Druids of the Talon having no good targets to try and take down, and without the Orbs of Venom to try and stack a damage over time, it really make that damage hurt over time, as the Orbs of Venom do stack. Well, that just becomes weaker and weaker. Keeper of the Grove trying to hold the line here, trying to hold the front line, but this is just not working out well, as the Keeper of the Grove is going to back up, and I believe we're seeing the beginning of the end for Please's army. CoopeR just going to be able to continue to push on through. Level 5 on both the Shadow Hunter and the Blade Master. And I believe a GG is in order here, as well, unit after unit is going to end up getting taken out. All right, continuing to battle it through here. Level 4 onto the Naga Sea Witch. Level 5 onto the Keeper of the Grove. Are we going to see a Staff of Preservation? There's a Staff of Preservation, but that is still one hero down here. 34 supply compared to 52. And all you can really hope to do is just continue to retreat. Headhunters, not even Berserkers being used at this stage in the game, as the Keeper of the Grove looking to shut down more and more here. All right, all of the Spirit Walkers starting to finally run out of mana. Shadow Hunter able to get a healing wave off, and there is the GG. Well played. CoopeR with a slightly higher score, but seemed to be controlling the game throughout the matchup. I really think it came down to Please not having the necessary damage or a way to really deal with CoopeR's heroes. I think perhaps a Demon Hunter second would have worked out a little bit better. Naga Sea Witch, normally when you get a tavern hero and then push with it, you're hoping that since you're not training your second hero, you're able to do quite a bit of damage. CoopeR's hold with the Blade Master and Shadow Hunter at level 1 at that expansion was absolutely clutch in CoopeR being able to turn around that battle. From there, because of that initial choice of Naga Sea Witch over Demon Hunter, there wasn't much you could do in terms of trying to mana burn and remove the mana from that Shadow Hunter. Perhaps just take a little bit of life out of such a mana based hero. From there, the Goblin Alchemist was trying to play an ever catch up hero, a healing game using healing spray. And although those Druids of the Talon were small and clumped together, and you were able to heal a lot, the damage output from the Orc army with the siege damage and the piercing damage going up against those Druids of the Talon was just far too much. We even saw the Spirit Walkers be able to focus down a Goblin Shredder who was trying to be repaired by Wisps. Unfortunately, there was a Lightning Shield from creeps that prevented the Wisp from healing earlier on, making that Goblin Shredder, half on life at the start of that real battle. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And if you're watching on YouTube, you can go out and check out another game. Twitch, just stayed tuned.